Hello?
Purdy, hold on one second. Look who it is.
No, look who it is.
No, look who it is.
Oh,
What's up?
man. I first thanks for taking my call.
I
And
called you. So
what's
thanks
that?
for taking my call.
Oh, anytime. I've been literally trying to reach you for over a year.
I know.
Do you
I
know?
know. Yes, I know. I see a lot of the emails and the outreach and everything. You're 85% complete with the 2020 bucket list challenge. You were totally crushing it, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been wanting to pitch you for like a year.
Okay, where are you based? You came out here. You were in Brooklyn for a little bit, right, with Sarah?
I came out back in the spring and I door knocked for a couple days in Brooklyn just to kind of test the grounds to see if I could do it.
That's crazy. How'd it go?
It went really well. Like I knocked on 1,000 doors, managed to talk to 100 people, and to be honest, it was pretty much like knocking doors here for the most part. Just a little
Where are you
faster
based?
pace. I'm in Nova Scotia. I'm in Nova Scotia. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So yeah, like I mean, what I want to do is I want to door knock for you, but
You want to move to New York City and knock on doors for me?
no, this is where it's outside the box. I would stay in Nova Scotia and I would fly to New York throughout the year, knock on doors,
Uh-huh.
pass leads on to you guys for the follow up, and then just get like a small referral fee once after the deals close. Like,
Why would you ever want to do that?
well, I mean, a couple reasons. One, I love New York. Love, love, love New York. Love New York for a long time. And I mean, not to be fluffy or anything, but I read your book. That's how I first found out about you last November 2018. I
Nice.
read your book, and it literally no other business book has affected me like yours. Like in all seriousness.
Thanks, man.
And I wasn't done 2 minutes. I had to pull over and send my first email to you, and I knew right then and there that some way somehow that I had to come work for you in some capacity, and I think I'm the best door knocker in the world, like as far as like just door knocking. So I figured, hey, I've got this gift, and I know I can position in such a way to completely 100% protect your brand.
Why
But
do you think you're the best? I mean, first of all, one, no one has ever told me they're the best door knocker in the world. That is such a niche tool to have.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. Two, why do you think you're the best at it?
I
What differentiates you from anyone else who can knock on a door?
I think above everything else, like I do use a strict script, but when I'm talking to people at the doors, they have no idea I'm using a script. Like I am the most comfortable when I'm knocking on a door
Sure.
and meeting that person face to face. I'm very effective at it. Like I'm in and out in like 40 seconds, so it's a very effective.
What do you say? Knock on my door right now.
All right, knock, knock, knock.
Hey, hello. Why are you at my fucking house?
I say, hey, Ken with real estate. When do you plan on moving?
I don't want to move. I just bought this house.
I don't blame you. You got an awesome spot here. You just bought. So how long have you been here?
4 days. That's
Oh.
my moving truck outside.
Oh, nice, excellent. Where did you move from?
I don't know who you are, and I don't know why I would give you that information.
No, that's great. No, it's a great spot. So yeah, no, just out knocking on doors. He was making a move this year. You hang in there. You got a great spot there. I'll see you next time I'm around.
Oh, thanks.
Awesome.
You're the best. Do you want to come in and meet my wife? I see how it works. I got it. Okay, cool. Nice. So super quick and super easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's long enough that I build a rapport, but short enough that I'm not disrupting their time.
So how do you stay on top of them with follow up and all of that if you're not getting any of their information? Do you have like an Excel sheet you're marking down all the addresses? Or?
Sure, yeah. So I only really focus on the ones that are moving. So if they are moving, what I basically tell them is I'm going to go to work for them and make them the most informed seller in the neighborhood. And from there, it's just the follow-up process is just updating with, market stats, items of value, stuff like that. Most of the people that I'm talking with aren't moving immediately. The ideal person's moving within the next year because that gives me time to, nurse that relationship. And it sets you apart from the competition because by the time they're thinking actually pulling the trigger, I've had that time to be at the door a number of times or follow up through phone or email or whatnot, but I've been able to make those touches.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Gotcha.
worked. And it's
Interesting.
worked.
How many doors do you knock on per week in Nova Scotia?
Well, I've been doing this 10 years, so I've kind of got like the flywheel's going pretty fast. So at this point, I'm talking to about 500 people a year. But in the beginning, I was like 2,000-3,000 a year to get things rolling, and I would do the same area over and over again. So I have a business card on a magnet. So
you just put it on mailboxes and put it on doors, right?
No, they only get it if I'm talking to them. So
lucky them with their magnets.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's many people who I'll show up at their door and they go, "Oh, I've got 6 magnets on my fridge already," and I'll go, "Now you got 7. When do you plan on moving?" And it's really it turns cold calls into warm calls.
Sure.
So yeah, and I mean, like, you guys got like a lifetime supply of brownstones there.
Yes.
That it would
significant amount.
Oh, and when I was there, because I knocked around 9th and then up by Barclays Center when I was there, and yeah, I was totally blown away as far as how easy it was from that perspective.
Because no one does it.
No one does it.
The only person doing it. No one knocks on doors in New York City.
And I think that's why it's even more effective.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's interesting. How long have you been in the business?
10 years. 10 years. I crossed the 10-year mark in last July.
Yeah, what were you doing beforehand?
I did sell new construction for a builder in town. That was more apples and oranges, of course. But when the recession hit here in 2009. So that's when I made the transition from new construction to residential to get my license. And then, yeah, basically, because of our financial situation, I had to hit the ground running right away. So, yeah.
Have you taken other real estate courses?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done some Mike Ferry stuff, Buffini stuff, Joe Stump stuff. Yeah, here and there I've taken, and I tend to lean more towards script-related stuff.
Sure.
As opposed to, like, 40,000 foot, philosophy type stuff, if you know what I mean.
Well, I didn't really have any scripts in reports.
You didn't have scripts, but some of the nuggets I did take away from yours, just to give you an example, was your use of your calendar.
Sure. Like,
I've started implementing my calendar more, and your crosswalk minute.
Yeah.
Like it really, like stuff like that, like just those little nuggets, just are golden. So, yeah.
What should we change about the course? How should we change it, add to it? What's it missing? Is it missing scripts? Is that something you think people would benefit from?
I am a script guy. More so, because I think it helps control conversations better.
Sure.
Especially if you can learn scripts in such a way that they don't come across as scripts.
Yeah.
Though, I'm a script guy. That's why I've leaned towards like the Mike Ferry stuff and so forth, because he's got a ton of stuff.
He's got all the scripts and how to handle the objections.
Exactly.
All that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah.
Cool, man.
So what can I do? What can I do?
I gotta think about having you come in as I guess I don't know. It's not totally my decision. Let me talk to kind of other people on the team, and I can come back to you. It doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I've just never had anybody do that before. So
yes, and it's expansion in all ways, man.
It is. To get a guy from Nova Scotia, Canada, to come in here and knock on people's doors in Brooklyn. No one's ever done that before.
And I would do all the legwork. Like, I would take care of like the visas, the course, like everything. I mean, of course, I would need sponsorship, but I would literally take care of everything. Like, there's only upside on your end. Like, I've looked at this every which way, man.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
All right, let me think about it, and I'll come back to you. I got to decide if that's something that we really want to do, but quite possibly, it sounds interesting to me.
Okay, and if it helps, I mean, like,
you got a Patriots.
Go Patriots. I mean,
yeah,
like,
good.
That's got to seal it.
Done deal. Yeah. You're funny. Cool, man. Well, we got to jump. I'm kind of banging through these calls right now. I'll circle back to you, but I like the idea. So how can I connect with you again? Like, I know. I got your email. You've emailed every email I've ever had. I know how to find you.
Okay. All right, my friend.
And now you got your cell phone, this good old 902 number.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. And I mean, it's all upside. All upside.
I
And
got it, man. I appreciate it.
and I can even come down there and talk to you more about it. Like, I have no problem doing that at all.
It's all good, man. I'll circle back to you. Let me think about it, and I'll talk to the team.
Okay. Thanks, Ryan.
All right?
Okay.
All right, man, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.